Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews, another episode of Sci-Fi Sunday. This was actually supposed to go out last week, but this is actually the second time I'm recording this. I recorded the video, I encoded it, everything, and then played it back, and I don't know, somewhere along the way, something got corrupted. I don't know what, so I ended up having to scrap it all and do it all over again. And instead of waiting, instead of like putting it out late, I thought I'll just wait for the next week. So what we got this week is Deepstar 6. Now this is a Spanish Blu-ray version. There's no US or Region A, if you will, Blu-ray, but this is an all-region Blu-ray. It was pretty damn cheap. It was about €6. So even at like the most for a conversion, you're looking maybe what, $12, and it looks good. I've said before on these Spanish Blu-rays, I did one for what was it? I can't remember. I did a review of another one. It was from the same company. I don't know what the company's called, but it's the same company. And, they're essentially, they're bare bones discs. But here's the thing. They're proper aspect ratio. They're 1080p. They look good. When you think Deepstar 6, you can only get the full screen version on DVD. Over here, you can't get the widescreen. So it's a bit, you gotta take what you can get, right? And I mean, like $12 or whatever for Deepstar 6 is worth it. So as I was saying, yeah, this is a Spanish Blu-ray. So as you can see, I'm actually using a custom cover, simply because I didn't want Profundidado Says on the shelf because I don't speak Spanish. So I preferred to have an English version, so I whipped up a custom, and so I'll read you the back. What the hell? Far below the surface of the unforgiving sea, the daring crew of Deepstar 6 are explorers in a forbidding world of impenetrable darkness and unimaginable pressure. They have invaded the icy fathoms into which no human has ever ventured. Their mission is to establish a top-secret Navy base on the ocean floor, but something's down there, and the crew of the Deepstar 6 are about to make a startling discovery. There's no escape from the terror of the deep. Okay, so I'll just say this, think about that 80s horror underwater movie. Okay? You're all probably thinking of the same one. Now, forget that one and think of the other one. Because this came out at the same time as Leviathan. I think it came out within a year, at the very least. And honestly, they're a little bit interchangeable. For the longest time, I was just keep talking about Deepstar 6, and I was actually meaning Leviathan. Because they're that similar in premise and execution and everything. But, I think Leviathan had a bigger budget. This was directed by Sean Cunningham, who did Friday the 13th. So, yeah. It's low-budget goodness, honestly. I thoroughly enjoy this movie. This and Leviathan, put them back to back. Do a double feature. It's completely worth it because they're awesome. Underwater horror is one of those genres, those subgenres that I really enjoy. Because you have the underwater stuff, You have the fact that they're underwater. That's like a dangerous enough situation as it is. And then you add like a creature into the mix. It's just kind of cool, honestly. Yeah. All in all, it's a great movie. It really is. It's not Oscar-winning movie. Let's say it's not The Abyss, but you know it's a fun little creature feature that's underwater, and it's pretty awesome. And like I said, $12, you know, €6. That ain't nothing when you think of like, hell, you buy the DVD, you're looking like $17. So, you know, it's a good buy. Um, like I said, no special features, simply the movie. And I think there actually might be a trailer if I remember right, but that's about it. You know, but it's a good release. The movie, all in all, gets a 7 out of 10. I enjoy it quite a lot, but it isn't a perfect, you know, underwater horror movie. Um, but it's fun. You know, the Blu-ray, you know, I unfortunately I gotta give it like a 6 out of 10, simply because, you know, it's just the movie. You know, if you have no problem with just the movie, if that's all you want, you know, there you go, you're set. Um, but yeah, this is one I would have liked to have seen a special edition, maybe from Scream Factory. Hint, hint. Come on, you know, you did Leviathan, do the other one. But yeah, really fun flick. 7 out of 10 for the movie, 6 out of 10 for the Blu-ray. It's definitely worth picking up, I gotta say. So yeah, there you go. Also, I'll try to leave a trailer down below. Also, in the description is my Patreon and my merch shop. If you feel like helping out the channel, it'd be greatly appreciated. Then we got t-shirts and all this other stuff. So yeah, that's it for now. See you next time.